Ready to turn your dreams into dollar signs? Moving from $0 to $1 million may sound like a wild ride, but it can actually take just 3 to 10 years depending on your skills, strategy, and relationships. With the right tools and a bit of savvy, you could hit that $1 million mark in just 3 years. Sounds impossible? Think again. Even if you're starting from scratch, the road to success is filled with opportunity, creativity, and determination. Let's get started. In Phase 3, everything aligns. The liftoff stage. You'll learn to scale operations exponentially, shifting from building once to creating something that can be sold repeatedly. Your focus will move from individual clients to developing systems that consistently attract customers. Here's what's ahead. We're exploring 3 clear growth phases, each with unique challenges and rewards. Trust us, each phase is crucial for building your $1 million trajectory. Now, how do you actually brute force your way to 1 million? You may notice on the graph shown that there are 10 distinct points labeled from A to J. Let's walk through these stages together so you can assess exactly where you stand on your own journey. A point. You start at the bottom left corner at 0 with just a flicker of an idea, but no clue where to begin. Moving from this starting point to the A point takes time and effort. The A point is the moment you decide to take action. It's the day you start working on your business, registering a domain name, launching a website, or listing your first product. You're using your own money, and it feels like a big leap, especially if you're starting with under $100. But with plenty of time on your hands, you can do a lot yourself. Utilize free platforms like Instagram and TikTok. B point. Now let's move to the B point. At this stage, you've been working hard, and there's some interest in your idea, but progress is slow. While you're learning a lot, the lack of visible results can shake your confidence. This is where many people give up. The B point tests your determination. You might not be making money yet, but you're making strides. True grit shines here. You're sending 100 DMs for just 1 reply, posting countless pictures to attract orders, and cold calling businesses to pitch your services. It's a numbers game. Volume matters. If it takes 100 pitches to land a client, aim for 500. Remember, quitting 6 months in isn't an option. You're in it for the long haul. C point. Now, all that effort is about to pay off as you move toward the C point. It's not glamorous, but it's honest work. You finally cracked the code on how much effort it takes to land your first real client. Not a friend or a family member, but a genuine customer who values your product or service enough to pay for it. This is the game-changing moment. The C point signifies the shift from concept to reality. At this stage, you're still doing a lot of the heavy lifting. You're the designer, provider, shipping department, tech support, and sales agent all rolled into one. But when that first payment hits your account, it's validation for all of your hard work. Even if it's a small amount, it proves that you have a bona fide business. Now, it's time to focus on profitability. Keep pushing through the challenges, and if you do, your future will start to look a whole lot brighter. D point. At the D point, you're nearing the 2-year mark on your entrepreneurial journey, and things are finally gaining momentum. You've secured a few satisfied clients, and while income is still trickling in, you're starting to feel the speed pick up. It's the moment you realize you can't do it all alone anymore. Enter your first employee. While you're still working at full capacity, having someone alongside you is a game changer. Although they might not match your dedication, their presence lets you focus more on growth. You may not be paying yourself yet, but investing in this initial hire proves worthwhile as you begin to see a growth trajectory take shape. E point. Welcome to the E point. You're making significant strides, discovering a sustainable way to scale your business linearly. The graph shows you're now generating at least double the revenue from the previous point. Instead of celebrating, you reinvest every dollar back into the business, practicing delayed gratification. With your business gaining traction, it's time to hire another team member to boost sales and it worked. However, realizing how much you still don't know can be overwhelming. You invest time in learning, reading books, attending events, and spending money on courses. Although it may not always be efficient, every effort contributes to your growth. F point. As you transition from the E point to the F point, many entrepreneurs encounter a growth plateau due to knowledge gaps. At the F point, you've hired a few employees and your growth chart is steadily rising. You're starting to think bigger and more technically about your business, generating significant revenue compared to before. This is the ideal time to upgrade your infrastructure and enhance your products or services. You invest in a new website, redesign your offerings, and purchase raw materials in bulk, all while continuing to reinvest for ongoing growth until you reach the G point. At the G point, your wealth surpasses $100,000 and you feel like you're on top of the world. You've mastered understanding your customers and production processes, but there's one critical piece missing: wide distribution. Your product is solid and there's a demand for it. This is the golden opportunity to take your marketing efforts seriously. It's time to develop a sustainable strategy to reach a larger audience. You allocate some of your earnings to experiment with marketing strategies, but tread carefully here. Many smaller companies will approach you with promises of success, but most of them are just looking to take your hard-earned money without delivering real value. Start by attempting to handle marketing yourself. This will help you learn the terminology strategy and discern between genuine support and charlatans. Be prepared to make mistakes. It's part of the process. Sometimes you have to kiss a few frogs before finding the right fit. More often than not, it won't be an agency that leads you to success. Rather, it's likely that you'll find someone who is genuinely passionate about your business to take on your marketing full-time. It may take this person 12 to 24 months to refine their skills, but when they do, you'll see the results. This brings you to the H point. H point. Welcome to the H point, where takeoff happens. This stage presents an unexpected challenge. Your marketing efforts are so effective that you find yourself at capacity turning down orders because your infrastructure can't keep up. But don't panic. This is an incredible problem to have. With cash flow coming in, you can hire more employees, invest in new technology, and automate processes to streamline production. At this point, you have a team managing different areas: production, sales, and marketing. Most importantly, you've brought on a manager to oversee daily operations, allowing you to focus on growth and product quality. However, maintaining quality can be a challenge. Your manager may not pay attention to the details as you do, which initially attracted customers. Strong quality control measures become essential. Fortunately, with a few adjustments, your team can keep the business running smoothly, enabling you to scale further and achieve even greater success. I point. Let's flip the switch to the I point. If you've managed to improve your offerings while effectively reaching your target audience through smart marketing, congratulations! Your business likely generates between 1 and 5 million in revenue annually, allowing you to finally take some money out of the company. It may surprise some to learn that earning 5 million doesn't mean a huge salary, as product margins, payroll, and advertising budgets require careful management. At the I point, you can enhance your quality of life and prioritize growth over immediate pleasure. This stage allows you to evaluate your strategy and focus on the 20% of efforts that yield 80% of the rewards, setting the stage for extraordinary growth and the eventual J point. J point. At the J point, joy becomes the focus. You've built a strong enough business to support yourself and your family for the foreseeable future. At this stage, not only is your business profitable, but you can also pay yourself considerable dividends and year-end bonuses. Your company is valued at over 10 million, and you're rightfully proud of your accomplishments. Now, the choice is yours. Continue to grow the business yourself, or bring in a CEO to manage it for you, or perhaps sell it off for a substantial cash payout. Now, it's your turn to take stock. Where do you find yourself in the 3 phases of growth and the 10 points on this wild journey? Share your current position in the comments below. If you're in the valley of disappointment, remember to keep pushing through. It will get better. Don't forget to save this video for future reference and come back to update us on your progress. If you found this content helpful, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat on your path to success. Let's keep this momentum going together.